I've never really talked about it, but when I was younger, some people actually lightly bullied me about it.
Ariana Grande is revealing that before she became one of the world's biggest pop stars, some people made fun of her for her music. The Wicked actress appeared on the November 1st episode of the Sentimental Men Podcast, where she admitted she's never really talked about how some people treated her for being so passionate about singing and songwriting.
I think I pictured myself being more of a theater person, and I would make music too, and hopefully I would have a little fan base that would be into my albums and do a little bit. And I remember people at the time would make fun of me for it, and they were like, "Oh, what are you gonna do, music and have fans and whatever?" And I was like, "I don't know, maybe." I don't know, but it was funny because. Yeah, I've never really talked about it, but when I was younger, some people actually lightly bullied me about it, and were like, "Oh, you're always singing, whatever." It was a strange, interesting thing. But yeah, it's really funny. I don't think I expected for pop to become the only thing for such a long time.
The criticism clearly didn't stop the Grammy winner from creating massive hits and breaking records, but she's also noted how she feels that same success was an obstacle she had to overcome when auditioning for the role of Glinda.
It's funny because people sometimes say that to me. They're like, "You had to audition?" I'm like, "Yeah, I had to audition." Of course. What are you, out of your gourd? Yeah. It's wicked, and it requires a totally different skill set than people know me for and have ever seen me do anything like. And of course, it's wicked. That's the most respectful thing you have to do. It has to be earned, period. Right. And I think that's I think it was the opposite. I think it can work against me, in certain ways, because when you have this caricaturized persona that's out there and people know you very well as this one thing, it's like, how, is this person going to be able to erase that and disappear into a character that we need them to offer themselves to this greater story?
Even after being offered the role in the highly anticipated movie musical, The Eternal Sunshine artist says she was anxious how fans of the Broadway show would take the news that a pop star was taking on the role.
They didn't get to see any auditions or know anything. So, going off of side to side, I probably would have said the same thing. I probably would have said, "Why the kill me. I've waited 20 years for this. Kill me. I've waited." Yeah, I would have said that as a fan from the outside, knowing of only 7 rings, probably I'd say, well, that's bullshit. So, I get it, but I think that initially in the beginning I was like, okay, I'm going to try to turn that off and just do the work, keep my blinders on, and focus and train and do the best I can.
One reaction she didn't have to worry about, though, was from the original Glinda, Kristin Chenoweth. Ariana revealed while Kristin knew the 31-year-old wanted to be in the film in some capacity, she had no idea what role she was going for. Ari recalls the emotional reaction when she told Kristin she was hoping to follow in her footsteps.
We had talked about it for years and years and years. And, but me finally confessing to her that I wanted to go in for Glinda was like a whole different thing. But I confessed to her, I said, "Hey, I think they're doing this now, and I think that I want to go for Glinda." And she went into the bathroom and closed the door and started crying. And she was just it was the sweetest thing in the world. Oh my God, it makes me emotional. Thank you very much. But it was so cute. And she was just like, "Oh my God, I was hoping this would happen. I love you and I trust you with it, baby girl." She was like, "Just do your thing." She was like, "Just do your thing."